I told y'all. Bad Mike told you time and time again.
Oh, what's going on, people? What's going on, people? It's Monday afternoon. You already know that means that it is the Originators Monday. I'm your host, K Styles, aka Mr. 100 Steps Strike Pie Bay in the building. And to my screen right, as you know him as the senator, Mad Mike Sports.
Yay. Ah.
Yes, sir. So, we got a very interesting conversation going on, man. We're going to continue the conversation from earlier today, which man might kind of went the hell off a little bit here now. Now, before we go ahead and start today's show, man, we got some people in the chat already. Let's go ahead and shout them out. You got Silk Legacy, you got Sherman Wood, Andrew G, Southside, and we got Sonia in here. Let's go ahead and get right into it, man. So, hey, Mike, man, how we feeling this afternoon, man? How we feeling?
Oh, want to lead you on where the West Coast rolls along. I'll be.
Man,
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Feeling good. Feeling great. Feeling great. Feeling good.
I just want to
How are you?
know how I feel. Feeling good, feeling great. How are you? Shout out to Big Boy. Shout out,
Shout
Cash.
out. Shout
All
out.
right, man. I already know, man. This is kind of the crash out Monday side of the game. Of the game. Hey, there you go, Mr. Wandrill, aka the tactician in the building. What's happening? What's happening?
Uh, I got some interesting perspective for the evening.
You said interesting perspective.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, man. So let's go ahead and get right into it, man. It is crash out Monday after a very uninspiring defeat as the Atlanta Falcons bent the knee to Kyle Shanahan and the San Francisco 49ers. As you see, today's topic at hand is the Raheem Morris backlash. Juan, go ahead, man. Do
Now,
you think?
I was listening to Sam's show, and he said something very interesting. Pretty much, we understand these last couple games. We have played two teams that were quite familiar with us. Number one, you never play a familiar coaching staff the same way. We should have been completely, utterly unpredictable. We should have been completely unpredictable because Kyle and Robert Saleh knows both of them quite well. But I want to go to the news. We have Divine Diablo with a fractured arm, and we have our own quarterback who has only played 7 to 8 games with a bruised bone on his foot. Now, I want to take y'all back to that sack where they literally tried to bench press this man on the ground. What were the keys that all head coaches are supposed to go by? The first one is the welfare of the players above all. Now your franchise quarterback, which is not uncommon, but your franchise quarterback in his first year is hurt with a lower leg injury. Why am I saying that? Because when you have a system set up, and Mad Mike has said this, and you're developing a quarterback, you're supposed to make his job the easiest. I don't care if he's a gunslinger. You don't showcase that against a familiar opponent. Not the 49ers, but the coaches and the coordinators. You don't showcase that. You showcase sensibility, simplicity, and unpredictability so that he does not get hurt. The defense out there played like everybody was on the field. Wasn't nobody missing. And Robert Saleh dialed up that because he dialed up the same thing Jeff Ulbrich dialed up on Buffalo. And it got our quarterback hurt because he was too busy dropping back. You're not playing to the team's strengths. Now, thank goodness it's only a bone bruise. But what if that's aggravating and he can't play the next couple games? Then what happens is now we get into the quarterback controversy. Because you go right back to the man stuck in the box, who also has nagging injuries, who he's one hit away from not playing again. And there goes your season. Because the NFC South now is licking their chops. Every team now, guess what's going to happen going forward? They're going to purposely dive at his feet. They're going to purposely try to knock his block off because they know he's injured. You just set your team up for failure. But you don't want to talk about that. You don't want to talk about that. You gave away your coaching duties to be cute in front of your former mentor. And I said it, and I said it last night. Don't get cute in front of Kyle Shanahan. Play the game your way. And what did you do? You went out there on the 50-yard line and pulled up your skirt and showed Kyle Shanahan you had an autographed thong with a 49ers number tattooed on your ass cheek. Now we got a hurt quarterback. We got a daggone linebacker that ain't sniffed the turf too long, and he hurt. Could possibly be out for some games. How many more people got to get hurt until you start doing what you're supposed to do as a head coach? How long? This is the second game you didn't basically gave away because we could have won it. We was only down 3 points. We could have won it. We gave it away. So yeah, you should be fired. Because again, you don't give two fucks about this team. You give a fuck about Raheem. And you're sabotaging this season once again. In front of your owner who is waiting to get rid of your ass. And I said it. He's waiting. Arthur Blank is waiting so much his nuts ache. And I'm telling you, that's probably painful for an 80-year-old man. I'm done.
Oh, boy. Man. Am I upset with the 3-3 record? You could
No,
say so.
I'm not.
You could say, like I said, you could say so because of expectations. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But like you said, one of the biggest issues that's coming here, and this is where a lot of the people are upset, is this is the second time this season that we have seen this team looked unprepared after a big win. And the reality that comes with that is that just shows the lack of inconsistency via ego. Remember, Minnesota was a big game because that was some media clippings type game. Falcons came out, beat Minnesota. Following week, lose 30-0 to Carolina, a team that they should have beat. Monday, you get a lot of media hype behind that. You beat Buffalo. The following game, you humiliate yourself 20-10 with the same game plan. And now people are looking at it as where is the consistency? This is where this is become a pattern
Yep.
again.
Yep.
But the thing is, this is the same pattern that we saw back in 2020 when he was interim head coach. You
And the
win a
sad
big
thing,
game,
and you know what, it's a sad thing, Kev. It's not even the
right?
fact that we're losing, it's how we're losing.
Right.
If we were getting beat because the other team was just simply better, I could live with 3-3. But I can't live with 3-3 when you constantly giving away the game because the first game you was happy that we lost, so you went over there and hugged old mayonnaise boy. And then you turn back around and you kind of you're looking astonished at the fact that we lost now when your ass sat on the sideline in mannequin mode. You didn't do nothing. You didn't even chew gum. You just stood there. Boing.
Like I said, man, we got 11 games to go for the rest of the season. Like that, there's opportunities for redemption. I will give that on that standpoint, but it's certain situations and it's certain. I ain't even gonna say play call, but just decisions in itself is where people are starting to question whether you're the guy for the job. Now you may think that is just us over here on the panel that's saying that. No, 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 no. It's a lot of people starting to question whether Raheem Morris is going to make it to the end of the season. And a lot of the people that are questioning it are people that were, bending over backwards for him.
Um, Anytime you got you got a player off the 49ers team telling you exactly what they knew we were going to do before we did it, that's embarrassing.
Mm.
You got the other players astonished that they knew what we were going to do before we did it. Don't that sound familiar? Don't that sound like Detroit? I thought y'all was going to run the ball. We was looking for y'all to run the ball. You got teams begging us to play like Atlanta Falcons. We went into this game with the number one and number two offense and defense in the league, and now we are the number one and number two booty cheek team in the league.
The biggest, the one because one of the biggest things that I'm hearing a lot of people talk about with this is the lack of trust in certain players in certain situations. And which is becoming a concern for me personally. And what I mean by that is, like, well, first of all, before I say the field goal unit and a lack of trust for them, Oh, honestly, we need to be scoring touchdowns anyway. Like you said, there's no denying that. Like you said, we have a scoring problem right now. We ain't getting touchdowns consistently and whatnot. But one of the major concerns that I do have is all these 4th and 1 and 4th and 2, uh, fourth down attempts while being in field goal range and not giving your kicker the opportunity to put points on the board is a concern to me.
Don't that sound like sabotage to you? The man did not miss. He didn't miss a kick. It was good. It didn't doink. It didn't do anything. He was good. But you too scared that we gonna miss a field goal, or you too scared that we gonna get an interception. So you stop the team from you just don't care about the team scoring. You want to be so prevent that you preventing us from winning the game. But then when they ask you a question, I don't want to talk about that. Of course. You don't want to slip up and say something where blank got to fire you.
Now, where's Zach Robinson come in at too? Because hold on. Do I got that in here? Let me see if I got that in here. No, I don't have that in here. But I'm gonna call Raheem and Zach Morrison. Zach, not Zach, but Raheem Morris and Zach Morris, aka Cat Dog.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Game, like I said, it's situations in these games. Let me throw this example to you. I want you to kind of give me your take on this. It's right before halftime. You just completed a big play down the field to Darnell Mooney. Darnell Mooney, for some reason, didn't want to go out of bounds. He kept going to the field. But like I said, he still had a timeout. So, like I said, I'm not going to fault him for that. It is 16 seconds left before halftime while being in field goal range. And instead of calling up a quick hitter to get you a couple more yards, or just kicking the field goal, just in general, we're sitting here with a long development. We're sitting here throwing the damn football in an unnecessary situation in which Michael Penix panicked and got an intentional grounding. And with no timeouts, that's a 10-second runoff, and there goes 3 points on the board. What was your thoughts on that, man?
My thoughts was I wish I was able to imaginally, allegedly pull out my M16 if I had one, and I can turn that some bit sideways and stick it straight up both of their candy asses. Allegedly.
Well, that's a shitty situation.
I was thinking that in my head. Allegedly.
Well,
That's what I was thinking about. What in the flying fuck are you doing? These are the things as a head coach that you should be thinking to yourself. Why are you allowed? You should already have that scenario. You should be talking to him about that scenario. All right, be a little bit cautious. Do this, do that. You should already be communicating with him about this in that situation. The fact that you're calling a long developing play with less than 30 seconds on the clock, they're telling you a fucking moron.
Da, 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 da.
Ain't nothing smart about that. Anybody there who's on Raheem's side can suck my motherfucking ankle. Okay? Suck that bitch off.
Not the ankle bone.
Damn.
Not the ankle bone.
You can suck it off. I don't want it no more. I don't goddamn need it, because the word my goddamn leg want to go up that motherfucking asshole, I'm not gonna need a goddamn ankle no more. Because I'm gonna try to kick that son of a bitch so hard that my own motherfucking leg falls off, okay? I'm not gonna be able to see it, and I'm not gonna be able to feel it.
Kev, he gonna need
That's how goddamn hard I want to kick this son of a bitch.
He gonna need Jake Matthews ankle bracelet.
Who ankle it is? Mine's Jake. Look, I don't need that motherfucker no more. The way I feel about these son of bitches, you got less than 30 seconds. You up here calling long developing plays for a guy that ain't even played 17 games in his career yet. What in the fuck are you thinking? Yeah, suck my ankle off. I don't want it no more.
Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas and Happy New to you, motherfuckers. And I'm not done yet. Look at this shit.
Man.
Ray McLeod, that's a distraction that I'm dealing with and no one else.
Wait. How are you the distraction, but you talking about you dealing with a distraction?
I'm just hold on.
So I'm saying all this. This son of a bitch got this. The word on the street. Okay, the word on the street. I'm hearing from former Falcons wide receiver Brian Finnery is that Ray McLeod gonna quit on the team.
Wait.
That's why he is being sent home. Because we got Raheem Morris who's trying to convince him to come play football for the rest of the season for this Atlanta Falcons. So we got players already quitting on the coast. And like I said, this is what Brian Finnery is saying about Ray McLeod, that he done quit on the team.
So wait.
And
So
Raheem, hold on, Warren. I'm not done because I got another clip for you. Hold that question.
Okay.
So, furthermore, on top of this, I gotta listen to this. Okay, listen to this shit right here. I got a clip. I'm about to play this clip. Listen to this question, y'all.
You know, obviously Bijan runs some 3rd and 1 situations. He had just run a 3rd and 1 to play before. We got stuffed on the toss crack. We got a lot of really good players on our football team. We believe in a lot of good players on our football team. And Zach, looking back at right now, you know, obviously you want Bijan to fill all the time. And you can easily second guess that one. Don't disagree with you, Zach, if you want to put him on the grass.
What?
What? I just got confused.
He don't even know what the hell he just said. He up there saying all this gobbledygook, don't know what the fuck he just said.
What? Hold up. This nigga gave us a 285 answer when we was only trying to go up the street. This nigga gave a 285 answer when we was just trying to go to the liquor store.
I just missed all that.
Let me play it again. Okay.
You know, obviously Bijan runs some third one situations. He had just run a third one to play before. We got stuffed on the toss crack. We got a lot of really good players on our football team. We believe in a lot of good players on our football team. And Zach, looking back at that right now, you know, obviously you want Bijan to field all the time. And you can easily second guess that one. Don't disagree with you, Zach, if you want to put him on the grass.
What in the Jimmy Dean fuck is a toss crack?
Hold on. He said he's basically he talked about that third one where he ran that toss play. He ran that toss play to the right and it got stuck.
Oh, okay. Before we finish this, I'm gonna say something. Zach Robinson. This is my first time speaking on you, Zach Robinson. If you want to go to fucking Oklahoma State, carry your
No,
pasty
he
ass
talking
out
to Zach Klein. Zach Klein asked him that question, and he went to Afghanistan, back to goddamn Oklahoma, and back to Atlanta to Canada, and went right back to Saudi Arabia.
No, Mike. I know that. I'm just saying that our coordinator. I'm just saying, Zach Robinson.
He took it. He's taking the blame. He's basically saying. And he's all he doing in this situation is just taking up for Zach.
And you know what? I'm sorry, we can't do that because nigga, if you want to be Oklahoma so bad, take your pasty ass out there. Raheem, you was a mannequin. You had a mannequin face on that video. You was sitting there like, what? Bijan is sitting on the sideline. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. I could have been with Matthew McConaughey, but I'm with these Falcons. Look at the video. Bijan is like, this is some bullshit.
Hold on. I gotta show you what my face looked like with that.
Yes. And
What you even talking about?
I was confused. I'm like, oh, what?
No, Kev. This is my face. This is my face.
The fuck is this?
What the fuck is you talking about?
Oh shit!
This is who we got as head coach.
I don't.
We believe in a lot of players, but your best player sitting on the fucking sideline. So if you wanted to put him in, I don't disagree. Man, shut the fuck up, man.
But yeah, because that should have been Zach. We need to put him back in. What are you doing? It's okay, Zach, if you want to put him back on field.
But this is how we lost the championship. This is how we lost the Super Bowl. You just sat idly by looking like that bullshit. Put your meme back up, on.
Yeah. Just like that.
The fuck is this shit?
Do you see how constipated?
This is what everybody on the sideline looking like. Wow, Zach Robinson and Kyle Shanahan is fucking up the goddamn game. This is what they looking like.
Now, Mike. I got a question for you. If we're getting ready to have this show, or my show, and I say, yeah, Mike, I don't know, man. I just don't feel like fucking doing the show because I just don't feel like fucking. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I ain't got nothing to do. And you say, okay, Juan, don't worry about it. It's a game week, and we ain't seen your show in 4 weeks. It don't matter. What do you look like being a leader? You just gonna let me off the hook, or you know what, Mike? I'm gonna do a show about pixies and parades.
For one, you ain't doing a goddamn pixies and parades on my goddamn. On my.
That's what I'm saying. So if I ever lose my mind,
you ain't doing no bullshit like that. Look, I trained, me and Kev trained you. You ain't doing no pixies and parades around me, goddamn it. If you want to wear goddamn hair bows and wear pink and all that shit on your own time, make sure my name ain't nowhere near attached to it.
That's what I'm saying. So when you see some dumb shit unfolded in front of your face,
you got to do something about it. I'm not going to allow Sam to be. If I know Sam is going to go the fuck off on some shit that I think he shouldn't touch, I'm gonna say, Sam, don't do this shit. I'm gonna cuss him the flying fuck out.
Wait. Look, that's like me. That's like me saying, Mike, I'm gonna record me doing butt naked cartwheels in the front yard, and then I'm gonna put it on the show so everybody can see. You're not gonna. You can be like, fuck that. What is wrong with you? Are you on drugs? Did you drink? Raheem just let these niggas make butt naked cartwheels and quit, and I don't want to play with you no more. You're not my friend. You let my coach go. Wait, what?
He's covering. He's so covering. See, the thing is, what this Dickwad is doing, he's covering up for Guy, and that guy just seemed like to me it just seemed like he's covering up for Zach Robinson. Zach, I don't know this 100%, but the things that are happening where you got guys like Ray McLeod, and like I said, this is based on what Brian Finneran's is saying. He assumed because he's been in the league that Ray McLeod has pretty much quit on the team and he doesn't want to play football. That's what he's saying right now. That's what he's saying.
So you mean to tell me, let's sum this up. You mean to tell me Raheem Morris in a game we could have won stood there like a mannequin after Zach Robinson allowed Bijan to stay off the field on a perfectly field goal kickable down, or you could have ran it or whatever. Then you turn around and you got Ray McLeod acting like Calvin Ridley 2.0 because he don't want to play in the sandbox no more because you let his best friend go. Zach Robinson out here calling ping pongs and ding dongs on the field, and nobody seems to care. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody just sitting around. Everybody is just sitting around, okay, doing this shit.
Yeah. Yes.
Everybody know they fucked up and it's dumb, but everybody looking like this.
On top of your quarterback that's hurt, your quarterback getting the Matt Ryan treatment. This man is getting bench pressed between two defensive players on the field. One got his leg trying to twist his knee, the other one trying to extract his rib cage. But we're okay with it.
And Sawyer here says he knew 10 men was on the field and did nothing about it.
When you were 8 years,
he just stood there.
When you were 8 years old,
he just stood there looking like this.
Yes, when you were 8 years old, Sesame Street taught you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You just skipped the other two numbers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9, 10. Ta-da!
Lord. Like Jerome said, 10 men on the field on a third 13 of all damn downs.
It's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing just to see this happening.
This whole year has been it hasn't been normal.
You know what? This is what he was thinking about when he was on the field counting the men. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's what. That's what he was thinking about. That was going through his head while he was standing there watching all this happen. That was it. He's still stuck in the Tampa Bay game.
That motherfucker's still stuck in 1998, okay? What the fuck he be thinking?
My thing is, like I said, one of my biggest issue is if your field goal kicker didn't miss a field goal the week before.
What are you scared of? The thing is, Kale, listen to this. You can just see his actions. You in field goal range, okay? Instead of calling a safe play, you call some bullshit that's gonna have your quarterback hold the ball for more than 3 seconds. That's already a foul right there. And then you get this shit. You get this bullshit where I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. The thing is, I'm trying to find a way to even think about this logically, and the more that you think about it, the more that you just sit here and just say, bro, what are you thinking? It's 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1. It's 4th and 1, and you're looking at your coach take Kyle Pitts. The thing is, it wasn't just Bijan Robinson that was out.
Right.
Kyle was out too. So you gonna tell me
Drake wasn't used either.
Go ahead. You talk for me, Kev, because you know what I'm thinking.
So you telling me on a 4th and 1 play, Bijan Robinson and Kyle Pitts, who are your two guys, two of your best guys on the field, y'all put Tyler Algier
Drake
in the
London.
backfield. No, look, let me sequence it. You put Tyler Algier out there on a 4th and 1 and shotgun.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the only legitimate threat receiving on the passing side,
literally, it's Drake.
with Drake London,
you think you're gonna fool somebody with that?
And you use Cordero Hodge to clear out the space for the out route.
I didn't even see that part because I think my vision went bad in one eye.
Think about it. You used Cordero Hodge to run the go route to clear out for the out route
instead of Kyle Pitts.
You literally had Charlie Warner lined up next to Drake London. Hey, don't nobody
fucking Warner.
He's supposed to be blocking for Bijan.
Even in college, he was a 3rd fucking tight end.
He's supposed
2nd and 3rd tight end. He ain't never been. You know what?
He's supposed to be blocking for Bijan.
That's how you had it set up. You got Tyler Algier in the backfield on shotgun blocking.
But you know what? I'm gonna say this controversial thing. If you look at what's happening if you look at that Panthers game, like I said, it's a blessing and a curse. What did we see? We took Penix out and we put Kirk Cousins in, right? And then everybody was like, "Oh, I'm done," right? Inadvertently, and I keep telling y'all this, people that like to sabotage shit have a what I call a spinner block mentality. It's almost like you don't give two shits that your quarterback is hurt, your other guys are hurt. And guess what? You get the opportunity or may have opportunity to put your boy back in the game. You see how this is spelling itself out. You may have an opportunity the next couple games if Penix ain't feeling too hot to put your boy back in the game. You didn't fired one dude. You got one player that don't want to play. You got a plethora of players hurt on top of the ones that were already hurt. We didn't see any Troy Anderson. We didn't see any Braylon Trice. Divine Diablo's out.
Bruh.
So now you basically, he's probably at home going, I can use Kirk again. I can put him back in and we can win. Bruh. That's what he's doing. That's what it looked like.
Bruh. This man got Drake London, David Seals, Cordero Hodge, Tyler Algier, and Charlie Warner on 4th and 1, and they in the shotgun. Not the pistol. Not the pistol.
The shotgun.
The shotgun.
That sounds like the reverse Temptations.
And you think they wasn't going to sit on the route?
Yeah. The reverse Temptations. Shoot up.
Lord. Look, hold on. Say that grouping again. That was Drake London.
Seals, Hodge, Tyler Algier, Charlie Warner.
The reverse Temptations.
And you got them in the shotgun.
I'm
Boy,
Michael.
you don't goddamn put that big
Ain't
ass
no
running back.
speed nowhere in sight. What? What you? Oh my fucking gosh! Ain't no speed in sight. Why would you not think these guys gonna sit on everything on 4th and 1?
Yeah. I am Michael Penix, and these are the reverse temptations.
So it wasn't no I show speed. It was it wasn't
It
no
was slow
speed.
I
motion.
so slow, goddamn it.
It was
Okay,
slow motion. It was slow motion. That's what it was.
That's the slow
slow
motion
motion
lineup.
for me. Slow
Slow
motion for me.
motion for me. Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Hey, this is another thing that I noticed too. Said Charlie Warner was lined up in the backfield more than Bijan and Tyler last night.
Bruh,
That's
no.
the sad part.
But look now, that wasn't even that was part of it. Then you had Kyle Pitts going horizontally. He didn't go
He
vertically
took
most of the time.
all the speed out on 4th and 1. What in the fuck are you talking? Who
Yeah,
the
both of
fuck
these.
take out all the speed to get in the shotgun to not run? Are you fucking kidding me?
You wanted to let everybody know that you had enough respect for Kyle Shanahan that you were just gonna let him win in his house. That's what it is.
Scotty here said, "I'm done with Arnold M. Kenny. He can't do shit. Can't stop the run.
That
Can't
motherfucker can pack the hell out of an offensive lineman. That's what the fuck he good at.
But you could tell their mannerisms by how they tackle. They were holding. They were do-si-doing with the other team the whole game. They sacked Mac Jones and said, "All right, we done. We ain't got to do that no more. All right, let's hold everybody." Christian McCaffrey, it was 8 of them holding him. Why are you dancing with the running
This
back? You should
motherfucker
knock
out
his
here
block off.
running
But
tight
it was
end screen.
we running tight end bubble screens. What the why are we running tight end bubble screens? Why are we running why are we running flanker screens with the tight end?
Because Zach Robinson was making up shit. Raheem Morris fell asleep with his eyes wide open and didn't pay attention. And Robert Saleh and them was like, "You see that
That
shit? Look at this."
motherfucker was counting Canadians on the field. Okay, that's what the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
he was
yeah,
doing.
yeah. You're right. Absolutely, absolutely.
Why are we running flankers? We ran more flanker screens with tight ends and running backs than fucking wide receivers. What are we doing here?
He has a problem, and I've noticed this. He has a fanboy problem. Our head coach has a fanboy problem. He gets around old people that he played the game with, and he just becomes a schoolgirl and forgets
Hold
how
on,
to coach.
Let's put this on here. No disrespect, but what the hell has David Sills done to get this much playing time?
I mean disrespect. Fuck all that no disrespect shit. He ain't worth a goddamn. Okay.
Shit, you could at least put Chris Blair in if that was the damn case.
I
At
can
least,
jack my dick faster than this motherfucker can run.
you know
Okay.
what? Yeah,
What?
you know
No, no,
what?
no,
You
no.
know
What?
what? Yeah, you know what?
I don't
This
want
See,
no Mike.
motherfucker is slow. Okay. He's slow as fuck. You might
that
as
that
well put goddamn Tony Warner at fucking wide receiver than that bullshit.
I mean, shit. If that was the case, you could have threw Felipe Franks in there. Hell, at least he done ran fast.
The fuck David said on it. Who the fuck is he? I don't even know how the motherfucker sound, look, walk, nothing.
You ever notice something? Every time you need speed, you don't put the speed people in. Like I said, Chris Blair can run it. You put David Seals in. Come on, David, you can do it.
Oh my God.
I
Some
know
The fan,
David
you
the,
niggas.
Seals.
Look,
Are
look,
you fucking kidding me?
he's standing on the sideline. I know you niggas need me, but I refuse to go slow.
Some fucking David Seals. Are you fucking kidding me?
Now, mind you, I'm gonna tell you something. When Blank get on that sideline and he go over there like he talking to Raheem, and then you just see them escort Raheem off the field, just know, this was the moment that it started. This was the moment right here where you had the opportunity to keep yourself from that. I'll probably drive down to the Benz myself just to stand there and watch them walk you off the field.
See, and what I'm saying here is, would have been upset with the law with them losing to Kyle Shanahan. But when you bend the knee, because this was some bend the knee type stuff that we saw in this game.
Yep.
And this is the second time that they have bent the knee after a big win.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing to be 3-3. The 3-3 part, like I said, I can expect that. But you're 3-3 and 0-2 in the division.
Yep. Yep. And
You basically damn near have to win out your division games just to have a fucking chance.
and what they don't understand is, and we've said this, even the sorry teams get more difficult near the end of the season because they're trying to have their last ditch effort to try to either keep you from getting in or their hopes of getting in. Do you know right now we're giving Bryce Young, who is got his block knocked off a game or two ago, hope? There is no way we should be in this position. You're giving away game. I said this last season. After the 509 game, I was like, bro, you got too many good players on this team to be giving away these seasons because you're going to come up and you ain't going to have no more good players. And then you're going to be trying to win. You wasting talent, doing dumb shit for no reason. No reason. And you're putting this team in a position where, yeah, like Kev said, you got to win games now. Do you know what that does to your quarterback? He can't play freely now. Now he playing. You have crippled the team mentally because now they're scared to make a mistake. Your defense now is going to suffer because they're going to be scared to give up a big play. Why? Because they know, damn, we got to win these games now. Blank looking at us. Damn, we fucking up the season. While you standing on the sideline, you mad because Blank took your Vaseline. So you just didn't want to coach no more. That's what was wrong with you. You came in there with ashy ankles and got mad because he wouldn't let you glaze them up.
Now, like I said, with this being a must win, and like I said, I don't even really care if this is really a must win game, because yes, they could beat Miami, but the thing about it is you have to have that sense of urgency for the rest of the season. That's not just the players, but like you said, that goes to the whole entire coaching staff. Like I said, it's urgency time now.
You know what?
And like you said, what's really hurting is now you got this Ray McLeod situation that looked like it may be a bigger problem in a lot on this team than we realize. Because like you said, with that quote, he said the Ray McLeod thing is a distraction that I'm dealing with.
Yeah. I'm
My
gonna say
thing, my thing is, if you kick that motherfucker off the field and he don't want to play, fuck him.
right.
The crazy part about it, this ain't even fucking true. He's a player that he made the 53.
Yep.
All of this shit that he's saying this not even true. Ray McLeod he was a major part of our offense last year and this year. Hey, what do you this is a line shit. This is why I want to stick my foot up his ass, because everything he's saying is just artificial and it's a straight up lie. No one else is dead. You don't think David Seals and all these other motherfuckers who ain't worth a damn, they not good enough. They don't know the offense. They don't know the offense.
You know what?
And you telling me that you're dealing with it? No one, man, get the fuck out of here. My thing is, even if this was the case, Why the fuck is he even on the team? Get his punk ass off if he don't want to fucking play, like Kev just said.
You know what this is screaming right now? You know what this is screaming right now? This is screaming Raheem is slowly losing. He's losing the respect of the locker room. That's what it is. Because your players want to win more than you do, but you still have to put your players in position.
Shit. Anybody can fucking tweet, goddammit, okay?
Yeah.
Get your punk faggot ass. You know what? Fuck it. Get your punk faggot ass off the goddamn team, off the motherfucking team. I don't need you motherfucking tweeting.
Right.
Tweeting support. Fuck a tweet support.
Nah. Raheem,
I need you to bleed for me on that motherfucking field.
Yep.
I need you to suffer in pain with me on the fucking field. Fuck a tweet. Anybody can die. I see it. You can pay me goddamn $100,000. I tweet my motherfucking ass off with the team.
Nah, but the thing is though, he's
punk ass shit. What the fuck is y'all talking about? He actually do want to play. Fuck him and fuck Raheem with his bullshit.
Nah, because
I don't give a fuck what the truth is. He ain't fucking playing, but you don't hear tweeting. If he does want to play, get the fuck off of Instagram. Get off of Twitter.
I told you, Calvin Ridley. It's Calvin Ridley all over again.
This is some punk shit, man.
So now with this going on too, and I meant to ask this question a few minutes ago. Now with a lot of this stuff going on, now there is questions whether Michael Penix is really the guy. Now this season has created this discussion.
Yes.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think about a lot of these people now questioning whether Michael Penix is even worth a damn on his team?
What I think, and I'm gonna say this: he's not the guy right now because you're not developing him properly. It's not because he's not a good athlete. It's not because he don't got an arm. It's not because he can't read a defense. You are putting this young man in dumbass situations, and he's looking like shit. He's not it because you're not developing him properly. You're not allowing him to progress along with the offense the way he's supposed to. You're not protecting him. So no, he ain't it. He can't be it. You put any quarterback in these dumbass scenarios, even a veteran, and they're not going to be it. So no, he ain't it right now. What did we say? What did we say? Put him in here behind the offense. Let this be the Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier show so he can develop. Because it's shit that he's got to learn. He can't learn under duress. And you putting him in there, and then you standing there like, well, you know, I don't care what kind of fucking confidence you got. I'm confident you a damn idiot. That ain't winning no fucking games. You standing over there looking like a damn a pole dancer with no pole. But at the same time, you're not giving this young man an opportunity to be who he is. And we said this. So no, he ain't it. He's not. And he ain't gonna be it the longer you keep doing this dumb shit. You're gonna ruin him like you did Ritter. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. He ain't it right now.
The fact that
what's your take on that, Mike?
The fact that anybody is questioning whether or not Michael Penix is the guy don't know football, and they're expecting him to be an MVP type of quarterback already because of talent around him. You can't escape the rookie process.
Thank you.
Hey? You can't escape it. You can't pretend like somebody is going to. Peyton Manning threw 28, 29 interceptions in his rookie season. Why in the blind fuck do you guys think that it's going to, like, this not going to happen for Michael Penix? He's not going to make mistakes. These are the things, like, we're not using common sense. Just because your ass won $1,500 on your goddamn DraftKings and Prize Kick, man, don't mean you know what the fuck you talking about.
That part.
You motherfuckers are stupid. And I mean it. I don't give a fuck who got a problem with the fuck. I said, if you take it personally, good, motherfucker. You's a fucking moron if you think anybody is going to escape the rookie process. It's not gonna happen. Motherfucker, some of you motherfuckers still can't read a goddamn Dr. Seuss book, but y'all motherfuckers up here expect this guy to learn how to read a defense? Y'all been trying to read the same book for 30 years. I bet you motherfuckers have not even finished the book yet. But you want to sit up. Look, I ask you motherfuckers to do simple Google shit, and you motherfuckers don't do that. But you expect Michael Penix to escape the rookie process and just throw for 5,000 yards in a season? Because we got talent around here. You people are fucking tools, okay? You motherfuckers are tools.
The letter's too small, Mike. I can't see him.
Motherfucker can't even read a damn book, but you expect a damn Michael Penix to be a fucking all-pro. Get the fuck out of here.
Huh.
And I mean the disrespect. I mean to be very disrespectful. Because however you motherfuckers are only watch the content creators you like because these sons of bitches tell your stupid ass that you smart for being stupid.
Yeah,
and comprehend that, because you probably didn't comprehend that shit either.
You might need to say it slower, Mike. You might need to say, they don't hear at normal speed for
y'all like the content creators that tell y'all that y'all are smart for being stupid. Y'all love them. Instead of going to people that actually challenge you to learn the game and learn the game properly and learn how to see things, and learn how to watch the game properly. I was taught by quite a few people to learn how to watch the game. But no, Mike don't know what he's talking about. Mike don't know what he's talking about. Juan don't know what he's talking about. These guys have sat down with great legends, okay, and had conversations about football. And these guys told us what to look for, how to see it, what to look for when you see it. And this is how the quarterback and the defense should be. And what happened to this and what happened in this situation. We've sat down with these people and had conversations about it. And y'all tell us because we got a guy on our staff and coach who constantly being disrespected.
Mm-hmm.
Look.
He coached the true funks of the world. But y'all tell that man, y'all think y'all know everything.
Well, first of all, just because you listen to John Madden on the game don't mean you know shit. It don't.
You said all that they use as man though every play call.
Hey, bro, listen. That video game can't tell you real life experience. We've sat down with players that played the game. We not the same. We're not the same.
So Jay here said a rookie quarterback is going to make mistakes, but a rookie don't need a coach and an OC making mistakes for him.
Right.
Making
I like times.
That right there. Meaning, put your quarterback in the system that works for the team and allow him to learn that system and grow with the system. And then he'll do what I've said it before. Let Penix learn. Let Penix go through his trials. He's going to show you who he is in a game. He's going to go off in a game and show you who he is. But if you keep trying to think for him and think badly, he ain't going to get there.
It goes back to what I've been saying about the last few quarterbacks that's been here. They don't need to be the superstar. Let them work into it. Don't force the superstar.
That's it. Don't force it. Let me read Keyshawn Vlad's final quote on this. article. It says overall, this loss was on the coaching staff not making the proper adjustments and not sticking to what worked. Kudos to the 49ers and their coaching staff for sticking to their game plan and executing on all three levels of the game. The Falcons now go back to the drawing board as they prepare to host the 1-6 Miami Dolphins. Well, these are the things we talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Just go with the thing that's working.
Let me ask y'all a question, and I want y'all to say this in the chat. When the game started, whose two faces represented each team? What were the two faces that represent each team? You know where I'm going with this, Mike.
That's a trick question, Warren.
Go ahead, ask that question again. Ask that question again.
When the game started, when the game came on, when you see them showing who we were playing, what two faces represented each team?
They had a whole.
Bijan Robinson and
There
Christian
you go.
McCaffrey.
There you go, Mark. Yeah, thank you. That's the reason why. What did Mike just say? Kev say, Mike Penix don't have to be the star. This is already Bijan's team. Mike is just playing in it right now. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. So if this is Bijan's team, like Mike said, your star should be out there. Penix is help aiding the star right now until he becomes a star in his own right.
He gonna have his moment. We don't have to do it now.
Right. We got to win games. Prove that this young man can get through the NFL and learn. That's what I need to see from him. He gonna have a game where he shows out. He already showed you he can throw a 40-yard bomb. He's already shown you he can scramble. He's already shown you he can read defenses. He's shown you he can escape sacks. He's shown you this. He's shown you he can play games without throwing interceptions. Let the boy be who he is. In the meantime, protect him and develop him. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to do nothing else. He got enough weapons to help cover up stuff that he may not have. Hell, you got a daggone side. You got a daggone lineman on his blind side that's been holding up. Great. Why ain't you utilizing the run game? You gonna get you're gonna get him killed. You're gonna get the other old lineman hurt. By the time Caleb McGarry do come back, Jake Matthew gonna be out. Cause you doing stupid shit. Unnecessary.
You threw the ball, but this is where this comes into effect. Y'all threw the ball so much that Elijah Wilkinson was getting killed on that wide nine defense was killing damn Wilkinson yesterday.
Yeah. They hit him so much he stopped. Stopped blocking. On that one sack that was hit. That hit was on Penix. If you look at it, Elijah Wilkinson was blocking for 2 seconds and let go. Like, bro, I can't keep doing this. He said, Penix, you on your own, bro. I'm tired.
J-Rock.
Hey, them fat motherfuckers, they get tired quick, boy. You can't keep running on motherfuckers. They will stop and fix them a sandwich in the middle of the play, goddamn it.
Offensive linemen like to move forward, not backwards.
They like to beat up people, okay? Trust me.
J-Rock asked the question, would you guys add Tyler Lockett? He just got released by the Titans.
You know what? At this point right now, I don't give a damn. Hell, you know what I'm saying? You can give me Marvin the Martian and I'll be happy. Because shit, the coach we got on, look, it ain't gonna get much worse. It ain't gonna get much worse. Just get shit. Yeah, I don't care. Hell, can we get the Michelin Man too? He big enough to fill up something. Shit. Like, come on, bro.
Lord.
I say no. I'm not bringing nobody else to this bullshit. I'm not bringing anybody else until we learn to utilize. We ain't even throwing to the motherfuckers on the team. So why we gonna blame somebody else? They got poor Casey Washington out here blocking like he motherfucking Julio Jones or something.
Well, you know what, Mike? Maybe if we bring him here, it'll add to the unpopular popularity that we got going on. Maybe popularity gonna win a game one day. You know, you
Well,
never know. You
actually,
never
I'll
know.
be honest with you. I actually wouldn't mind that. At least you gonna get a motherfucker that know how to get open in the middle of the field.
See, the problem is, and I keep saying this, it's like playing chess. If you know Drake can't get open until he's in a certain spot in the middle of the field, then you're gonna have to use Kyle Pitts to get him open. We
Man, we
know
just
this.
gonna throw bubble screens to him too. We ain't throwing that ball damn deep.
That's what I'm saying. Just, bro, you know he the clear out guy. Make it easy for him. You know what their strengths are. If you know he can't get open, Kyle got to be on the sideline with him, and they got to run it. Kyle clear it out. Drake get the ball. Because you know Drake's hands, he go to sweat and mustard. And he get all he go to sweat and mustard. So come on, we know this. But that's playing to your player's strengths. You being
So
unpredictable.
okay, so pretty much what we're saying, like you said, there's another thing that's going on here, and I think somebody put it in the chat. I guess there's some people out here that's talking about that they need the bench Penix for Kirk Cousins coming up soon.
Yeah, I need y'all to let go of that milk pipe. Whoever says that, they on meth.
Smoke,
I guarantee.
He said, smoke,
This
smoking meth.
motherfucker
That's
couldn't
what
even
you
throw a
said.
slant route last year, but y'all sitting up here talking about he need to be started. Man, sit your stupid asses down.
The only thing right now that Kirk Cousins got that's even worthy talking about is experience. That's it. Because if you put him in there, you're in the same damn position. You're in the same damn position. Because guess what? If he ain't handing the ball off, he gonna get murdered too. Only difference is he ain't gonna get up. Penix will get up. You hit Kirk. If Kirk got hit the way Penix got hit and stretched out, oh no, we having a whole different conversation. Kirk is out of the league.
Oh man,
Lost your
my thing,
damn mind.
my thing about that is now Knicks need to get his ass whooped. This is going to be like you said. He's got to fight through it.
Yep. You
He's
want to
got to
be
fight
great.
That's
through
it.
it.
You want
Fight
to
See,
be
through.
see,
That's it, kid.
he
you
got to
want to
fight
be
through it.
great. You got to go through great tribulation, bro.
Yeah, like you said, they're 3-3 with him as a starter. So taking him out ain't gonna do nothing. No, you got to let that man take his lumpings.
3-3. That's 50% right now.
Right now,
Penix is at 50% right now. 50% winning, 50% losing.
now, like you said, they was like 0-8. Then I could see that happening.
Yes.
You know
But
what? Kev, if they was 0-8, there wouldn't be a Benz to go back to.
Look, that motherfucker has so many knots on his head trying to go through Atlanta. Raheem wouldn't even make it off the bus. Okay?
They
That
look.
motherfucker would have brought. I'm talking about that. Look, Atlanta people. Yeah, they robbing him, his babies. Look, you see what they did with Matt Ryan for not giving us a championship, even though he was consistent.
Yeah.
They call his baby retards and all types of stuff. They wanted Matt Ryan head. They were
Listen.
booing the shit out of him at goddamn
no,
at Hawks
no,
games and going out in public.
Look. I'm
see,
gonna tell you right now,
hold on, hold
Raheem.
on, hold on. Let me clarify this. Now, if Penix is hurt, that's another story. But
Yeah.
we're just talking about people just saying just because he ain't putting up the numbers. I'm like, no, this motherfucker need to take his ass whooping.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Now,
mean,
if Penix is hurt and it's affecting him, I could see that happening.
yeah.
But I'm not just gonna say, well, Michael Penix ain't thrown for 400. He only has 4 touchdowns on the year. Let's take him out. No, we're not doing that.
Okay, and let's talk about that. Since everybody want to just bench Penix, okay. Do y'all remember what Bryce Young's rookie year looked like? Do you remember what his looked like? And now, and I know you're gonna have some of the smart Alex talk about what they two different people that know. He went through the rookie process. Do you know how bad he looked? He was scared of his own O-line. He was scared of his entire O-line. He didn't know whether to throw, run, or cry. And half the time he was crying. Go back and look at that first season. He was terrible. At least Penix is 50%, and he's standing up without crying. You got to understand, he's going to go through this, but the head coaching job ain't helping. You putting him in the situations that he got to fight through. He should be going over there hitting you in the head with the helmet.
Yes.
And John, yeah, I'm with you. I said it last night. These games going forward, these refs are not going to help the Falcons. They're not going to give us the holding calls. They're not going to give us a lot of the pass interferences. They're not going to give us the roughing the passers, the roughing the kickers, because you know why? The NFL is enjoying the fact that we falling flat on our face.
Well, let me push back on that. Drake May looking like one of the best. He doesn't look like one of the best quarterbacks. They're just not letting him. They're not asking him to carry the team.
Right.
That makes your quarterback look that much better when you're not asking him to be the main source of the offense. They rushed the ball for almost 200 yards. Sound familiar, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
When you run the rock, all you asking your quarterback do is not to overdo it. He's just not he's not overdoing it, and it makes him look that much better. This is what happens with your quarterback, but you got this stupid ass coaching staff. They're asking this guy to go out and throw the ball 39 times in the game. Drake May threw the ball for 23 times in the game. Yep. And they won 30, and they put up 30 points. So this is what you're talking about when you folks. They had 36 carries and 23 passes.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we talk about. And he said, "Let the game come to the quarterback. Let the game come to you." This is what it means when you it's a term they look at. They say in basketball. That's a term in basketball. They said, "Let the game come to you." So just take what the defense give you. That's what take what the defense give you. It originated from basketball with guys like Rip Hamilton, guys like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was such a great prolific scorer because he didn't rely on the 3-point shot.
Mm-mm.
If you was going to allow him to hit to shoot that mid-range jump shot, he was going to take it all day until you stopped him. And then when you tried to double team him off of it, guess what he do? Use his athleticism.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is what this means when you talk about football. That's the same concept for quarterback. You wait for the quarterback to understand what he's looking at, and then once he understands what he's looking at, that's when you give him a little bit more responsibility. But no, they trying to give him. See, all the Raheem and Zach trying to do is because he's trying to get Zach trying to get another damn job, and they're trying to hurry up and get. They trying to hurry up and try to. I know J Rock was gonna say that. He's a Detroit fan, y'all.
Yeah.
But these are the things they're trying to accelerate the growth process for the quarterback. You can't do it. We got that retarded ass quarterback in Baltimore. They've been checking the ball down and running around like a fucking clown for 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
He has not improved as a quarterback.
That's how
he's still struggling.
And if y'all notice something, this lends to what we say in-game adjustments. When we came out that first drive and we knocked a Mac Jones on his behind, guess what Shanahan said? Okay, Robert, do your thing. Robert said, what we gonna do? Okay, guess what we gonna do now? We're gonna give it to CMC. All we need you to do is hand it off. If you got a pass, you can check down a couple passes, whatnot. Don't try to throw deep, and we're gonna run the ball. That takes pressure off of you. Let CMC do it. And that's what they did. The same shit we did against Buffalo. And we standing there watching, but I can't understand why CMC getting so many yards a clip. Because you're holding him, not tackling him.
Well,
And
AJ Terrell made me so mad a couple times yesterday because I see him in the damn pile, and instead of trying to tackle, this motherfucker gonna kamikaze cross body into the damn motherfucker. The motherfucker ain't moved.
yeah, because you're not tackling properly, and that's how you mess yourself up.
Yeah.
That's all they did. They said basically Shanahan said, "Okay, y'all gonna come out aggressive. Okay, I know what to do. I'm gonna make your defense pay for it. Stop the run. Okay, Mac, they stuffed Chris McCaffrey a couple times. All right, just do chunk plays. Uh, just
Think about it.
we gonna walk you down the field systematically, and you gonna be tired, and then we gonna punch it into the end zone."
Let me
Think
ask
about
y'all
that
something.
for
Go,
Go ahead.
go ahead, kid.
No. Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
What is the greatest show on turf? What was their? What was their 3 best players on the team?
Marshall Falk, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt.
All right. So
If you
those are
talk about
2
skill
elements.
players, yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah.
talking about skill players, yes. But they
Okay.
also had one of the greatest left tackle of all time, in my opinion.
Orlando
Orlando
Pace.
Pace. And they utilized not only his skills to pass block, but all they did was ran the ball off of him.
Mm-hmm.
What was the guard name? Was right off the tip of my tongue. I forgot the guard.
Was it Adam McCullum?
Adam
I
McKill. I think that's who it is. So they had offensive line, and they had a passing game, and they had a running game. So if a team came out and said, "All right, we're gonna stop the pass," they would just run the ball with Marshall Falk all damn day.
Right.
And then if the passing game wasn't working, well, the running game wasn't working, they would just, hey, we just gonna dink and dunk with Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce.
There you go.
And check the ball down with Marshall Falk.
There you go.
So wait a minute. So what you're saying is that Dick Vermeil had a game plan.
He had a game plan.
Yes, and they stuck to it.
And he didn't come out just saying, "Yep, we got a quarterback. We need to highlight our quarterback."
Let him earn it. You be a game manager until you are ready to showcase what you are entirely.
Lord. So let me hold on, because I kind of had a question too. Hold on. I just had it. So my question is, why why do you think that we have this quote unquote identity crisis where it just seems like when the run game is working one game, they try to get the pass game to work the next game. And if the pass game looking like shit, then they go back to the run game the next game.
I got a good answer for that. Because Raheem lied. He lied. He lied about the process. What did he say first week he was here? Back again. We go in the room, we sit down, we have communication, we come up with a strategy, we go back and forth. When we come out of the locker, when we come out of that room, all of us are on one accord. You lied. Because when you go in there, it's a bunch of chaos, a bunch of yelling and screaming. Don't nobody got a good fucking idea. And when y'all come out of there, you got one idea how the team's supposed to run. Zach got one idea. Jeff Obrey got another idea. And y'all 3 of them trying to make the damn team go in 3 different directions in one game. And that's the fucking truth. Nobody's on the same page. And you wonder why the team looking like a bunch of marbles. Nobody's on one page. Nobody got a singular game plan. Okay, we gonna if the running the ball don't work, guess what we gonna do? We gonna switch it up. Y'all sat up here and came up with a Felipe Franks fake to get a team offside, yet and still you can't put together a simple run play against the 49ers. Y'all don't know what the fuck you're doing when you leave the room. You don't.
What that say, K-Style, right there?
ESPN and fans.
Can anybody know what I mean by this?
If I could take a shot, I would say those are the two people coaching the team.
This is what's happening. We got some
They fought.
bitches as coach right now. That's it. They care too much about what the media and the fans think.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's all about getting the quarterback to be a star as quick as possible, as fast as possible. They don't want to wait 3 years for Matt Ryan to become, or 4 years, because it took about 4 or 5 years for Matt Ryan to finally become the quarterback that we thought he could. And the same thing for Tom Brady. The same thing for Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning was considered a loser for like 6, 7 years before he became an elite quarterback. This is the reason why. It's y'all. It's people, the fans of football.
Yeah.
The fans of football and the media perception. The media perception added to it. This is why guys like Mike Vick is considered elite legend quarterbacks. When they don't, they it's nothing legendary about them. Outside of his mystique, outside of his skills. That's the only thing elite about Mike is his skills.
Mm-hmm.
He had skills that no other quarterback has ever had. Nobody's was able to throw the ball like Vic with the velocity and the effort and have the athleticism. Like he was faster, quicker than running backs and wide receivers. That's Mike Vick. You never had that but him as an actual quarterback, no, he wasn't.
Mm-mm.
He far exceeded Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, all these guys. Well, you look at actually being a football player, he wasn't that. But us fans and the media, we put these guys on a pedestal because they do have those elite skills. We put them on a pedestal instead of letting them earn it. Let me ask you, kid. Let me ask you something. There was a running back that used to play for the Kansas City Chiefs. This guy was, I believe, he was undrafted.
Priest Holmes.
You know who you already knew exactly what I'm talking about. Priest Holmes.
What
happened to Priest Holmes? He earned his right to become there, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't drafted. He earned it.
Mm-hmm.
What about Jamal Anderson? Anybody remember when Jamal Anderson was drafted?
I think he was drafted.
I think he was like late. He was like
fifth round. He was a 5th round.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody remember where a guy like Tyreek Hill was
5th round?
Mm-hmm. But they had to prove.
Warren Moon had to go through the Canadian Football League just to get a chance.
Let me see where I'm going. All these guys earned their right. Joe Montana. What was Joe Montana?
I think he was a late
3rd round.
Yeah.
I think he was like 3rd, 4th round.
Yeah.
That's it. See a pattern?
Yeah.
Deion Sanders couldn't even get a real scholarship to a real college and get what he was worth. They wanted him to come in and be there and work. Like Deion Sanders was a guy that played basketball, baseball, football. He was doing this in college.
Right.
And they wouldn't give him. He had to earn that opportunity to be seen like that at Florida State.
Yep.
These guys had to earn these right.
Yeah. Shout out to D Sloan, the homie D. He said, can't understand why we reverting back to stupid mistakes that causes us games. We go from getting it right with the run and pass, but now we're going back to stupid mistakes.
And D, I'm telling you, it's a thing. Whereas if you and go back and watch the games, Raheem has a innate problem when he gets around certain people or plays certain people. He becomes a fanboy. He becomes a fanboy.
Just say he's Suki Hunter. He want to suck
Yeah.
dick. Okay,
You know what? Mm,
he just want to suck dick. He go to sucking dick for everybody. Right?
cause,
He go to sucking everybody dick.
cause
Oh,
it's
that's
like
my buddy. We used to be buddies back in. Fuck you and your buddy. Okay.
that's what I'm saying. You look at the two games that we lost terribly, and you see how he does. He becomes a fanboy. You think about it. He did that same fanboy shit when we played what? Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Todd Bowles. He did the same shit in Carolina. You get what I'm saying? You see the pictures he took afterwards. Now you see this. Who is it now? Kyle Shanahan. He is a fanboy, and he forgets how to be a head coach when it comes down to it. When we coach it, I'm not your friend. You're my adversary. It's my job to beat you and beat you
I'm kicking your
handsomely.
ass, one. We playing basketball and football against each
Look,
other.
Mike, I'm telling you right now, I will snatch the hair off your chest, and then we'll be friends afterwards. I will get you a Band-Aid
Like,
after
bro,
the
we
game.
going at it, bro.
Right.
We going at it. Fuck
Now,
this buddy shit.
mind you, I got respect for you as a man for playing the game, but I'm snatching the hair off your chest. You gonna be bald when I get done. But I get it, and you supposed to give me the business. That's
it.
how you play. But afterwards, then we drink a beer and laugh about it. Damn, man, you sure did elbow me the shit out of me. Yeah, nigga, I'm still gotta grow this hair back. Yeah. Yeah, that's the mutual respect. It's nothing wrong with that. But when you're playing the game, if I'm getting paid to win a game, that's what I'm focused on. I ain't focused on shaking hands and kissing babies. I'm not. You walk in the room and tell the owner, "Hey, man, I can get this team to such and such." He tell me, I need a playoff appearance. I need a Super Bowl." Okay, that's my job description. That's like Kev. If Kev don't come in there and say, "Damn, boy, I got my quota is 30 tires an hour," and he go back to his boss, "Well, I got 5 tires. You know, I did the best I could." They're gonna be like, "Get out."
You get your ass out of here.
You didn't put a 5 tires
Nah,
in 12
nah,
hours.
nah, boy, nah, but shit. See, at this point in time, right now, I done earned my way. Shit, they don't give a damn no more. They're like, shit, do you?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you come in there, you didn't been in there for 3 weeks. Kel, how many tires did you get there? Man, I got 3.5 tires. 3.5? Man, what you been doing for the other 8 hours? Nigga, it's 12 hours. Man, them tires was heavy, man. Shit.
Exactly. Reggie here saying it goes back to Raheem sold Arthur Blank a dream and Blank bought it.
I
I'm
don't
again.
think Arthur. If you go back to what he said when he hired, when the hiring process, he said he was outvoted by the board.
Yeah.
He wanted Bill Belichick,
Rich
and
McKay
they
sold him a
wanted
dream.
Raheem.
Yeah. So if you want to put it on somebody, Rich McKay got the dream sold to him, and then they came to Arthur
Oh,
Rufin. Yeah, this is where we're going with.
hold on. Say that for the people in the back. Mike, what happened?
Raheem. Well, Arthur Blank, because y'all remember he had him. They had Arthur. They had Bill Belichick on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
All that. Bill Belichick thought he was about to be the Atlanta Falcons head coach. They had it. Everybody, ESPN, they said the Falcons were closing in on a contract and offering Bill Belichick a contract. It's all out there. All this is documented. And then he said the board, the board outvoted.
Mm-hmm.
He was outvoted,
Mm-hmm.
and he just decided to go with the team. So
Now,
more than likely, a guy like Rich McKay
tip the vote. He tipped the vote. Now, what y'all are going to understand is this, and this is why I was telling y'all earlier about business. Arthur Blank, being the CEO, will let the board run, and he's sitting back looking at everybody on the board like, you see this shit? This the fucking reason why we ain't winning. Because y'all dumbasses wanted popularity. When it get to a certain point, Blank can call the shots and be like, you know what? Fuck what y'all talking about. This is losing me money. I need the head coach that I want. And it ain't gonna be no vote no more. Because if Blank got 51% of the shares, it don't mean shit what they talking about. He overrides the board, veto that shit. We getting another head coach. Fuck out of here with that. This is why I'm saying, pay very close attention to your owner now. If they walk Raheem out, that's because Blank just said, fuck this. We getting another head coach. Fuck y'all talking about. I'm telling you, in business, if you own 51%, you can veto the whole damn board and be like, all right, we tried it your way. That shit don't work. Because I'm losing money.
See, a lot of it, John, is that a lot of coaches, a lot of owners do get their way, and not often do they abide by the board. Arthur just this one time decided to go with the board. He wanted he hired pretty much all the head coaches himself, but this time he decided to go with the board.
Mm-hmm.
He was outvoted.
Mm-hmm. And don't think he ain't got the side eye. Everybody in that boardroom like, yeah, this ain't going the way we thought.
Because you have to think about it with Raheem. You got to look at that whole process. Remember, right? The reports on Raheem Morris, that was like that was literally like 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
That was like 4 days, because the thing was, it was guaranteed Belichick Falcons, Belichick Falcons, Belichick Falcons. But then it was like Raheem's name snuck in there. And you have to remember, at that point in time, Raheem Morris, he was on everybody's podcast. He was on ESPN, Good Morning Football America.
Yeah.
Kind of, like you said, so pretty much, like you said, by doing all these shows and podcasts and stuff, and then, like I said, you got Mike Tomlin speaking for him. You got Tony Dungy speaking for him. So what ended up happening? So pretty much, from the public perception side of things, Raheem Morris was more so looked at something that would be a positive for the image of the Atlanta Falcons for hiring him.
Yeah.
Because he
was popular.
Because he had all the popularity. You know, the people in the city wanted representation. You got all these former players coming out saying how good of a guy he is, all these former coaches. Now remember, this shit was, well, throughout all the podcast, this was all in a week and a half that he was doing this.
Yep.
And like you said, because you had that media backing, like you said, the thing about it was Arthur Smith left a bad taste in a lot of the Falcon media's mouth, because he wouldn't take no shit from nobody.
Right.
You ask him a dumb question, he gonna give you a smart ass response. And you got to think about it, the Atlanta media does not like coaches that talk back to them or don't kiss their ass.
You know what else, Kev? That's funny about this team? This team, and I hate to say it like this team is revered more for losing than it is winning. Why would you bring a head coach in here that changes that narrative? Because now, guess what? Now they got to respect it. That's because, think about it. How do you damn near sign Bill Belichick and then turn around and get Raheem just because Raheem been doing a damn world tour? You revere. It's almost like the media reveres the Falcons more for losing than winning, because when we win, you don't hear shit unless they're highlighting Bijan. You don't hear shit. So think about it. You put Belichick in the driver's seat right now, we probably 5-1.
Okay,
It's that 6-0.
So this article right here, this goes back to what I'm saying. So this has everything to do with Richmond K. All right, so this article is saying that the ESPN got some information that the Falcon general manager Terry Fontenot and CEO Rich McKay did not want to work with Belichick, and they were concerned of how much control he have over the team, according to ESPN.
Now, I find that funny. I find that funny because a while ago, Terry wasn't here long enough to be hiring no coach. You see that?
No,
That's
it is. The thing is, it is true. But the thing is, the reason why it's true from a standpoint of Raheem Morris being hired. Because the thing is, what happened with Rich McKay?
he got demoted.
He got demoted. And this article is saying that he was concerned about not having full say or having a say. Arthur Blank in turn said it wasn't true. But I don't think that was honest when it come down to Rich McKay, because he ended up getting rid of Rich McKay and told him to go pretty much take your ass over there to Atlanta United and do this stuff over there. To try to make it seem like that he wasn't still in control. So the reason why we're not sitting with Rex Ryan, the reason why we're not sitting with Bill Belichick is still because of Rich McKay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I'm like,
it's not so much Terry Fontenot. Terry Fontenot was the guy that Arthur brought in to be his guy. But the thing is, Rich McKay still had a hand on the head coach. He still has a hand on it, and it's and we're seeing it now because he brought in his buddy and Raheem Morris.
Now, if this goes terribly wrong, Rich McKay the hand need to come off the team completely, my boy. You can't you can't steward the ship no more because you looking out for yourself at this point. You looking out for yourself with a coach that's looking out for himself. And people, and see, I know somebody said, "Well, Blank ain't losing money." Let me give y'all something. They're not losing money in terms of sponsorship and stuff like that. But what happens is this: when your teams consistently start sliding, you got to get people to fill up that bins. I hate to say it. It's not cheap. It's not cheap to run. You got to fill up that bins because it costs money to operate it. So when I say he's losing money at the bins. He's not losing money on the team. The team is backed up by the sponsors. We're not losing money on the team because we're getting into new markets. Y'all got to understand, we're losing money in terms of our facility being
and
open.
Those sponsors and people that they have stakes in the team, the stockholders, shareholders.
Yeah,
those guys want to win. They want to win championships.
Right.
And at the end of the day, they're putting their money in so they can win championships. So if they're not winning championships, they're not winning. They're not getting what they invested in.
There you go. And that's the part of the business I keep telling people you got to understand. When I say losing money, you got to understand it's more. He's making money about 8 different ways. And billionaires don't like to lose money on no way. Period.
So the problem is it's still the problem is Rich McKay. He
Yeah.
has to. He still got a hand in on his team, and that's a major problem. Man, never mind Kenneth as that motherfucker is Mr. Grump, okay? That motherfucker is a grumpy son of a bitch. He ain't never happy about anything. So y'all don't mind. Don't never mind. That motherfucker is the Grinch, okay? He don't like nothing.
So
What game are we on, Kev? 8?
we're going on game 7, week 8.
Okay. I said 6 through 10. 6 through 10 gonna tell it.
And like I said, the thing is they have an opportunity to turn the season into their advantage right now. They have an opportunity, but the thing about it is You are literally, like you said, the window is closing. It's closing. It is closing smaller and smaller. Like you said, the San Francisco game is definitely something that you needed because, like you said, it ain't gonna get easy from here.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't gonna get easy from here because, like you said, you got a Dolphins team that's struggling right now. Last time I tell you, y'all probably gonna beat them, but
Them
for some
Colts.
weird reason, the Colts is on fire right now. You got
Right.
New England who's playing very good football right now. Like you said, you still got a Saints team that looks bad, but at the same time, we don't damn know which Falcon team gonna show up for that game.
But see, the thing is though, while their record don't tell the whole story because they have been in games. They ain't been totally blown out. This is what I've been watching. Them Saints ain't totally been blown out. And you know, when it come to us and them, they gonna do whatever it take to win that game.
Mhm.
Damn, they gonna buy off the refs. Like, look, just don't call shit. We gonna act the fool. You just pretend you don't see it.
And this is the culture part that I talk about. What needs to happen. See, we can't be sitting up here wanting to play our best against these good teams and then look like shit against bad teams.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That's too much inconsistency right there. Like I said, you don't have a real, winning culture as far as the franchise doing
Look, put it like this: Raheem can't go to blank after this season, and we were 8-9 last year when you gave away the season. Now we 7-10 again. That can't happen.
that.
That can't happen.
Yeah.
You can't have. Look, he can't have less than 8 wins on this team this season. Oh, it's out the door. It ain't nothing to talk about because that's regression. you ain't showed shit.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. This will be my guess right here. My guess right here is if the Falcons don't turn it around by the time right after that Saints game, and they still on this Jekyll and Hyde shit, this whole coaching staff gonna get fired before the season's over with.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you can guarantee that.
It'll probably right here probably get fired if they don't quit the Jekyll and Hyde shit. Because like I said, the thing about it is nobody's really mad at the 3-3 start. But you gotta think you're 0-2 in the division.
Yep.
You had 2 horrible losses against 2 teams that you should have beaten.
Mm-hmm.
Even though San Francisco is still a pretty good team. But it was the way that you lost in that game. It was the way that you lost against Carolina.
Yep.
It was, like you said, it was the blunder at the end of the Tampa game. It was, like you said, Will McFadden put some numbers out. It was like the Atlanta Falcons offensively are top 10 in damn near everything except scoring.
Yep.
That
Mm-hmm.
says
That's
everything.
Yeah.
you have the number 7th ranked offense in the NFL, but you're 29th in scoring.
Because you cannot make in-game adjustments.
Let me say that again for y'all. So y'all probably ain't hear that from the back. But majority of the offensive numbers ranking for the Falcons is they're damn near top 10 in everything. Yards, rush yard, boom, 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 boom. But they're 28th in scoring. What that tells you is they can move the ball, but they can't they can't punch it in.
Right. And what does that go back to? You're working the plan And then when you get in the end zone, instead of continuing to work your plan, you're trying to trick a team that you're already beating down. And the head coach is not saying continue. Zach Robinson gets us in the end zone and gets cute. And then settles for a field goal.
Well, they're not even throwing the ball when they get in the red zone.
They're not. That's what I'm saying. They're getting it's almost like, oh, well, we got here, guys. Hooray. Good job.
Yeah, we got there. Let's go ahead and coast.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
I
get this
think our
field
wide
goal.
receivers got the fewest targets in the red zone than a majority of the league. They're not even throwing the ball when they get in the red zone.
Nah, they don't. It's all run. It's runs. It's all runs. You might get one every now and then, but you have to think. You have to think. You got four. You got 4 passing touchdowns from Michael Penix in 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
4.
I think it's four passing and 2 he ran in.
He ran one, and I could be wrong, but I think he ran one, and he's thrown for 4. I think Bijan Robinson got more touchdowns. I think he got about the same amount, 4 or 5 touchdowns.
And I think Tyler got 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the thing. And if you notice, when we got the touchdowns, what were we doing? We were bludgeoning them with the run game. They were tired. Mike said it in the game last night. Mike was like, bro, when we got to that 4th and 1, their defense was tired. Their defense was tired. All we had to do was just knock them on their ass, and we'd have kept playing.
We decided to stop running the ball and start throwing tight end screens.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody knew it. Everybody knew it. When when the players know what you're going to do, that's bad.
Like I said, your running backs combined for 7 touchdowns, while your passing game has 4. That's like good. Diamond asked a question. Scoring wasn't an issue last year. Why is it this year?
You want to run plays that you want to run. You want to do things that you want to do.
I'm gonna tell you this. They leaned on a veteran quarterback's experience. That's all. That's the only difference. That's the only difference.
They actually struggled scoring in the red zone last year also.
But they, like you said, most of their scoring was outside the red zone.
Mm-hmm. The big plays were coming outside. When they got in the red zone, they didn't.
Because what did we do? We got in the red zone and got cute. We got in the red zone and got cute. We got inside the 10 and got cute. How many times we got in the red zone running and then we decided to pass it between the 5 and the goal line?
I have no idea. Look, we not scoring. Like I said, the biggest issue right now is we're not scoring points.
And how can you win games if you're not scoring points?
And like you said, we're not scoring points, and we're scared of kicking field goals. Like I said, that's a problem.
Yeah. The
y'all got Parker Romo out here, and you scared to kick field goals. You cut Younghoe Koo after missing 1 field goal. I mean, he barely made the first 2, but he missed 1 field goal against Tampa. You cut him, you bring in another kicker, and you're scared to use him.
Mm-hmm. Again,
that don't make any sense.
Your head coach should be free of the mindset of I'm scared to make mistakes. Because if you go into a game with that mindset of I'm going to try not to make a mistake. What Terrence Matthews used to tell us all the time. If you go into a game trying not to lose, you going to lose because you're not playing to win. How
Billy,
you the head coach and you more scared than the players is for losing? Bruh, play your game and 90% of the time you going to win. Like I said, we came back within 3 points. You could have easily tied the game or you could have got a touchdown to get ahead. And you got scared.
So let me ask. So let me ask this question. This should be the last question before we get up on out of here. Because I think we might need to, we'll dive into this a little bit more. Do you think the expectations of winning is getting to this coaching staff right now? Getting to Raheem and Zach Morris, not Zach Robinson. Why I keep calling him up Zach Morris? I'm, I'm
It's
thinking of
them
both of them
together.
at the same time. Yeah,
It's them.
yeah.
Raheem is scared of having to get better. Here's the deal. If you
That motherfucker
win,
don't know how to get better. What the hell you talking about, Warren?
and there you go, Mike. I'm about to run it down. When you win games, guess what the expectation is? Win another game, but do it better. Win another game, but do it better. You don't want to get out of being comfortable with being okay. So you try to make everybody your friend. You look. You know somebody in school that tries to be everybody's friend, but they confidence and self-esteem ain't worth shit. So they cover it up by being everybody's friend because they ain't worth shit as a person. So guess what happens? If somebody forces them to be better, they fall apart. Raheem don't want to win games because it forces him to have to get better. He got to do more. They're going to expect more. Oh, more Bijan. Oh, Penix is doing good. Raheem, you got to do this. You got to do that. I want to see this. I want to see that. Everybody expects you to win now. Guess what? You can't be lazy. You can't be egotistical because it's going to fuck up you winning. So if you lose, you get to make excuses for not getting better. That's all it is. He don't want to get better. He don't want to get better. He likes being who he is. A glazed ankle, chiclet tooth, big potato-headed ass Negro that just stand on the sideline and say, yes, sir, boss, I sure do look cute.
But like I said, that is a legitimate question that I think a lot of people are not really asking. Is the expectation of winning is what it is was the expectations for the team to make the playoffs a bigger burden on him than when he first took the job?
Mm-hmm. Mike, let me ask you a question. You've been building this. You've been building your channel over 10 plus years, right?
Close.
Okay. And you're doing it at you're pushing it at the highest level, and you know you can only get better, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you're scared to do something, don't you sometimes do shit to fuck it up so you ain't got to get better? If
Yeah,
you know,
I know.
if you
I
if
know
you know
somebody
you
who's
ain't
doing
good
that
at,
right now.
yeah,
I know
yeah,
somebody who's doing that right now, and
yeah,
he's using his platform to keep talking shit about us because he don't want to do what it actually takes to be successful.
yeah. If you know good and well you ain't good at skydiving, are you gonna prepare to skydive? Fuck no, I lost my pack at the house. I can't jump out the plane today. You're not gonna be ready. If you're scared to get better, you're gonna fuck up what you got, so you ain't gotta get better.
Or you gonna point the finger at somebody else and say somebody else is the problem?
Yeah. We have all done something in our life where we scared to do it and we didn't fucked everything up, so we ain't got to do it. And then we blame somebody else. Man, this is
You
your
was a
fault.
chicken shit piece of absolute garbage. So you sit up here and blame everybody else. Man, they don't want to give me a chance. Man, you said this about me. Y'all don't believe in me. Look, you got all these goddamn excuses for not actually wanting to be great.
Right.
If you want to be great, you would get on your knees and you would beg Terrence Matthews for a chance.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean that figuratively and literally. If you want to be great, this is what you're gonna do. You're going to have to bow down to another man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Get
If
on your
you want to
knees
be
and tell
great,
me about
you're
it.
gonna have to do things his way.
Yeah.
That's what true definition of greatness is. Michael Jordan had to learn how to be a team player. He couldn't shoot the ball 40 times a game anymore.
Mm-mm.
He had to
Nope.
learn how to he had to learn how to give Scottie Pippen the ball and let Scottie Pippen run the offense. And then he picked and chose his time the way he needed to dominate.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's how you become great.
Yeah.
It's
Like
bowing down to greatness, bowing down
like
to others in order for you to become great.
like I said last night, the definition of a good coach is somebody that's not scared of the expectation.
Mm,
Right. Right.
And what's going on right now is the expectations that was set by the fans, us, the fans, and what people expect, the people in the media expected of this team was greater than he anticipated. See, when he first got in this situation, it was at the tail end of the Desmond Ritter saga. So, like you said, a lot of people didn't expect this team to be worth a damn.
Right. Right.
But as soon as you brought in Kirk Cousins, now the expectations got higher. Because remember, he set it up. He set the expectations himself. I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't be here if they had a quarterback.
Yeah.
Well, we're only a quarterback away. We're going to outrun the South. These are his words. So he set the expectation for what he wants to do here in
he should have
Atlanta.
shut his damn mouth.
And you know what's funny? You know what everybody else is looking at too? And this is the other half of it. What pisses people off is they see our potential and then they look around the league and see all of the teams ahead of us that's falling apart. Like, damn, you mean to tell me these motherfuckers is falling apart and you can't beat them? That's the most frustrating. And I'm gonna talk from a fan standpoint. That's the most frustrating thing I've seen all season. Nigga, you got articles saying, "Damn, did you see Tampa? Tampa falling apart. Damn, did you see Bryce Young hurt? Damn, you see the Saints? They 1-6. Damn, Falcons, y'all could really win this shit." And then we do shit like this, like last night. Like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me you ain't even gonna try to win? What are we doing? The league is falling. Lamar Jackson ain't even on the radar. But y'all ain't even trying to beat people like San Francisco. Y'all just gonna sweep another game under the rug. Well, we'll get them next time, guys. We'll get them. And by the time you get it, everybody's healthy again. What are we doing?
Well, I said a great coach is not reactive but proactive. Enters with a game plan and forces the opponent to beat you, not the other way around. Reacting to the opponent's moves instead.
Yes. Yes. I'm coming in with my plan. I have a backup plan, but I'm coming in with my plan, and you must beat my A plan first. Until I can no
Mhm.
longer use it, then I'll use my B plan. But if I'm coming in here saying, well, we're going to see what they're going to throw at us. I ain't never seen a boxer get in the ring and say, well, I'm going to see how many hooks and jabs he got.
Hold on. What was the what did Bruce Lee say?
He, he said, when they expand, I contract. When they contract, I expand. I don't hit. It hits all by itself. Not when I get hit, I'll block. When they block, I'll hit. And that I don't punch, but somehow my fist gets to their arm.
That a good martial art, a good fight is like a small play, but played well. What's the
See,
word he used for the but played seriously? There you go.
he said, not yet dreaming, yet almost like not he basically he's saying not fully awake, yet not dreaming. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, bro. You're doing it. You're fighting second nature. Everything that you're doing is second nature. You're not sitting up and thinking about it.
Mm-hmm. Which means that which let me can I put it in a simple term form?
Yeah.
If you're confident in your shit, you force the opponent to play your game.
I'm glad you said that. That same fight with Chuck Norris, what did Chuck do? Bruce Lee fought like Chuck, and Chuck whipped his ass until Bruce Lee decided to use Jeet Kune Do. When he used basic kung fu against Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris was kicking his ass, and then Bruce Lee said, "Okay, I see this ain't working. I'm going to use my style that I developed, Jeet Kune Do." Now, guess what? For the rest of the fight, Chuck Norris had to keep pace with him. Why? Because he did something that was totally unorthodox, and he got his ass whipped. Because Bruce Lee did his own. Bruce Lee started dancing around. Chuck was like, "Oh, he gonna start dancing too." Bruce Lee was whipping his ass. Why? Because he couldn't keep pace. The Falcons doing the opposite. They see they getting their ass beat. They start dancing like the other team. We gonna get you because we rise up. Smash. Raheem, it ain't working. Okay. What we gonna do?
Y'all making my head
Do it
hurt.
again.
No. Think about this. Think about this. We're using Bruce Lee ideology here. What he's saying. You have to learn learn to die to be liberated from it.
Yes, you must learn the art of dying so you can be liberated from it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Raheem Moore, Zach Robinson, this Atlanta Falcon team has to learn the art of dying. Because if you're so afraid of dying, then you're not going to be at your full potential, which means you should not have a fear of failure. Fuck failure, do you?
Yeah. Play your game, stay in your lane, and you will win. You'll win. I can't beat Mike at being a freestyle king. Why? Because Mike crazy. I ain't got there yet. I'm crazy myself, but I ain't got there yet.
Damn, Warren, what the fuck, man?
I can't holler like Mike. It make my head hurt. Mike is good at it. Mike has a Teflon skull. He can holler and it don't hurt his head. I can't do that. I'm not gonna try to do it.
I really can.
Like I said, I
Everybody be
can't
like,
do
I
that.
be stressed out. I'm really not stressed out at all. I'm not stressed out at all.
Like
It
I
makes
said,
me feel good, y'all. It make my ding ding get bigger when I scream and yell at y'all.
The world. What in the world? I'm not trying to picture that.
I was not expecting
No,
that.
I'm not. No.
There go your example right there.
Man, Mike is very passionate.
You see,
I don't think about what I'm saying. Sometimes the shit just comes out, y'all. Well, that's what we talk about, but freestyle.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
think about it. As soon as you care about people hurting people's feelings and shit like that, you would never be great at this type of stuff.
Right.
like I said, everybody has their own strengths and weaknesses. Mike is unorthodox. Juan is tactical.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm more methodical. So a lot of times my style up here is very boring compared to these two. But it just takes that one right there, that one that catch you off guard.
Mm-hmm.
That's my best attribute. But like I said, you have to be confident and comfortable in your own game plan. So like you said, the Falcons right now, they don't know what the fuck they want to be. We know this team is best suited as a balance, as a running team with some balance. And then you just have these goofy ass games where you're trying to damn beat you're trying to be the greatest show on turf. Is like, no, dude, no, you got to stick with something.
Yeah.
This was the
When,
problem last year.
I mean,
The
we
when,
same thing.
complement each other. I like I said, my
oh
style
no.
is good in certain aspects.
What, not to cut you off, Mike, but look at this right here. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? Look at that. This is what pisses fans off. We sitting here looking like we could be licking our chops right now. Like, wait, do we play them motherfuckers again? Now we sitting over here like, do we really want to go down there and play them motherfuckers again?
but
You see
like,
this?
but yeah, but like you said, it complement everybody complements and everybody feeds off each other. We
Right.
know Sam is the OG and very off with your headage. We know Chauncey's like that too. But the thing about it is, we all play off each other. See, we know who we are. We ain't ashamed of who we are.
Right.
And this is why a lot of people gravitate towards it, because the thing about it is we know we know our style is not going to gravitate to the majority of the Falcon fans because it's a very extreme style of conversation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
That what
we're not trying to be each other either. We overlap.
hmm but what's crazy about it is everybody can act like everybody else,
Right.
but you play a part. But let's go ahead and get up on out here, boy. It's been over 2 hours here.
Oh yeah.
We were supposed to do a Q&A and all that. That we just went on a 2 hour Raheem Morris, Zach Robinson rant.
Yes, we did.
So, Mike, you might want to change the title up on this thing. So look,
yeah,
so
I'll figure it out.
so yeah,
Just put up there. Raheem, it's your fault.
I already did that. Too late.
you know what? They new name is Ren and Stimpy. That's what we gonna call Ren and
There you
Stimpy.
go. There you go.
They Ren
That's
and
it.
Stimpy right now.
Yep.
He said, of all the content creators out here, you guys are the least commercialized, but the most on truth telling. Just my opinion, raw and real.
Hey man, that's all we trying to do. That's
I know.
all we
Appreciate it.
try to
Thank you,
do.
man.
We try to give y'all ammunition to go into your own environment and talk to the stupid people y'all talk to. Trust me, we know.
Lord have mercy, boy.
We know.
If
We,
y'all really see what we got to deal with outside of here talking to folks, you will realize you will realize how emotionally dumb people are when it comes to talking sports.
yeah, yeah, buddy. Trust me. I tell you what, go into your neighborhood Waffle House, go into your neighborhood barbershop, or go to the gas station and just listen. And you'll pick up some real ignorant conversations about sport.
hmm And you'll get plenty of death threats too, because like I said, I don't know about Mike, but I know I get at least one death threat a year. But it's
Oh,
all
look, I always can't look. It's saying like saying hello to me. People always threaten to kick my ass.
Hey, but you know what though? Until they find out that you was right all along, then they come back, man, Mike, I didn't like you, but man,
See,
you was
everybody
right.
think I'm like 5'2" and 100 pounds talking shit on the internet, and then you see him in real life. I'm not as small as we're not as small, I should say, as they think.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Oh, trust me. Look. I got some long ass monkey arms. You can try me if you want to.
Mm.
Yeah, but like I said, that's what you call going through the gutter and going through the fire against a lot of these folks. So what you see, like I said, what you see, what we do here is literally what we've been doing and how we've been conversing about this subject for the last damn near seem like 10+ years.
Yeah, yeah. It's been a while. It has been a while.
I do love
So
boxing, y'all. I don't think people realize I really love boxing. I've been following Muhammad Ali, um, a lot of the greats, Roy Jones Jr. Like I've been following. I'm a huge follower. So I love fighting. I love boxing.
there you
Yeah.
go. The
All right.
boys they got to yeah. Well,
It,
yeah.
yeah, Ken, like I said, let's let them go because they over there watching Tampa Bay, get chewed up. So let's let them have it.
Yeah, let's go and join the festivities. So until next time, people, we ain't here to play.
No.
We here to stay.
Ooh yeah, dig it.
You ain't gotta go home.
But Raheem, you got to go home. I mean, like now. Goodbye.
All right, we out. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. We
Shut up, kid. We got